Hello and welcome. I'd love to invite you to step into this high vibration space with me as we explore messages from our higher guidance. These are messages that I will be asking for. I'm asking for information from my guides and anyone else that wants to come through. I have asked for collective messages, meaning messages that are applicable to all of us, kind of a more general feel, a global feel rather than specific. I prefer to give specific advice in one-on-one readings because I feel like on the spiritual path, you can hear one message and 5 people will need to apply it 5 different ways to their path. So I feel it does you a disservice if I give specific advice based on what I'm hearing because, we just don't know where you sit in all of that. So please keep that in mind. If you do want a one-on-one reading, I do offer those very happily. I love to do one-on-one readings. Information is below in the description. So let's get started. Okay, we've got 9 of air. Oh, there's been a lot of that. 3 of air and Ace of air. This is really a time of moving out of our own personal darkness into really understanding the truth about ourselves. I don't know about you, but I have had, this is 9 of air, 9 of swords. I've had a bit of anxiety waking up, kind of every 2-3 days at night, and it goes away. But I feel like what we're feeling here is kind of a collective feeling of angst or it's not dread, but it is kind of this unsureness or trepidation about the future. And what we really need to make sure of is that we do not blow these out of proportion, because next we have the 3 of air, okay, which can lead us into some kind of dark times. What is going on in our 3 of air here? It's funny, this does feel like it's an outside party, so it's not you per se, but someone outside of you kind of coming in to exact what looks like revenge to them. They feel that they need to get something back, or they need to gain something back. Kind of under this erroneous, erroneous conclusion that something was taken from them and now they're going to try to get it back. And so, some of this may be you're feeling a foreboding or a warning about this. Tell me more about this revenge that's being sought. Definitely didn't expect that to come up. 6 of water, someone from the past, 7 of fire. Okay, so we're definitely looking at someone or something. And again, this could be a physical person, or it could be a pattern within yourself that is coming back to try to fight you or try to pull you down again. The good news about the 7 of fire is that you're in control of this. You can handle everything that's going to be thrown at you. I'm being asked to look deeper into this card, so just give me a second here. It's funny. It feels like it's the shadow's last stand. This is the last try that they're going to do, or that you're going to do against yourself to keep yourself from growing. And this is the last time someone is going to come back at you to try to cut you down. Why is it the last time? Because of the Ace of air. And I love this. She's even opposing. In this card, she's opposing the dragons, but she's opposing the shadowy figure here. She realizes her own worth. She also realizes what's coming. This isn't the first time something or someone or this person or this pattern has come at you. And this time you're equipped. This time you have the tools. I love this. This is a very long sword here. This time you're ready for her. And what you have to realize is that this person or energy was planted in your path in order for you to learn a hard truth about yourself, a hard truth about what you are. A lot of times when this is going on, when you're dealing with an antagonistic type of energy, it's actually a mirror that you're looking at someone who is showing you yourself. And that that is never a pretty sight to see, you know, when you're looking at someone else and you see what they're doing and then you say, wait a minute, and you look inside and you're like, oh no, I've got the same thing. But this is just it. You are ready for this on the outside this time because you have battled it on the inside. You're ready this time. And I do believe that this, with our 9 and then our ace, and even though this 3 is a heavy card, you're ready to end this cycle. It's time for this cycle to just dissolve. Okay, how is this person going to be approaching you, or what is their approach going to look like? Kind of this strange, it's like this avenging angel, but they feel very righteous about what they're doing, as if you know, they are in the right. But the thing is that they're trying to take something from you, so energetically they're in a low place because they're trying to take rather than to give. And again, I see you being able to fend them off and take care of them. But let's just give you a little bit more. How are they going to approach? Two of water, temperance. So this is also about really coming to terms with, this is someone who's close. This is someone very close to you. This is also coming to terms with, what is your relationship really built on? I'm sorry, it's something deeper. Just give me a second here. This is coming to terms with why you have entered into the relationship in the first place. What was the intention in entering into the relationship in the first place? And the temperance is asking for some balance and healing, but also, you know, being connected with Sagittarius, we're looking at the energy of the truth. And there is a karmic connection at work here between you and this other person. That's what we're really talking about. We're talking about, yeah. It's funny how they give me the message in a couple different ways here, that we're really looking at the end of karma. We're looking at the end, the possibility, I want to say, the possibility to end a karmic pattern by identifying both parties just right. All of our first, or I should say accurately, all of our initial cards were about the ace, sorry, I'm getting so excited I can't talk. All of our initial cards were air cards, which has to do with your perception of things, your mental assessment of what everything is, your thoughts. So this time, when you are able to look into the eyes of this negative figure and say, I was you, there's part of you in me that I relate to. I, in a sense, am you. We are the same. Once you're able to look into their eyes and feel that knowledge inside, that gives you the finality to say, okay, I'm ready to move on. I was there, I'm not there anymore. I was this person, I'm not this person anymore. You're not going to be running and hiding from them anymore, because you will see who they are, because you've seen who you are. there's a couple different metaphors kind of flying through my head right now. And one of them is how the prey and the predators have to get into each other's minds. And there are some times when the prey will just turn around and stare at the predator. Like they know the predator's coming, but they just turn around and stare. It's like they know. They're saying, I know exactly what you're doing. And that's just the thing here, is that we run from our shadow when we don't understand it's attached to us. And it's attached to us because it is the opposite to our light. And you have to know the shadow. You have to admit the shadow in order to choose the light. Okay? For a lot of us, I'm born in the Pluto and Scorpio generation, and I have got a lot of other Pluto placements in my chart, which talks about trying to run from the shadow, because we inherently kind of know how dark the shadow is and we try to run from it. But the point is that you don't have to run if you understand it. And you don't have to run if you turn around and face it and say, nope, not for me this time. Okay, this is a lot heavier message than I was expecting today. I am going to continue to draw cards on this. This is a very important message, an important concept. If you would like more information, if you would like more support with this, please follow me over to the extended reading. It is available in the description below. And I will look forward to seeing you over there.